Alright everybody, today's video is going to be discussing how to balance schoolwork and your social life. I know this can be kind of difficult, especially if you are a new student here, so stay tuned. Alright, first thing you want to do is make sure you're setting realistic goals for yourselves. Everybody has their own limits and personal abilities that they're able to do, and make sure you're not wearing yourself out. And before you commit to any type of work, you want to make sure that you're keeping in mind that for every credit hour that you're in, expect 2 to 3 hours of outside studying and homework. So that means that if you're in 12 credit hours, that's like 24 to 36 extra hours of work a week, which is a full-time job in and of itself. You also want to make sure that you're studying effectively. A few tips are making sure you have a study schedule and you take breaks too, just so you're not getting burnt out. And try using mnemonic devices and memory games. It's nice to study with people who are also in your classes. You guys can learn from each other and help each other out. Working a full-time job can also be very detrimental to your grades if you don't keep it balanced. They say that working 10 to 15 hours per week is preferable, and I know that most of you might have to work more than that if you're working your way through school. But just inform your employer that you are in college and keep them up to date. Good communication is always key, especially if you're trying to balance school and work. I know that it has helped me out tremendously by being able to talk to my supervisor and be like, okay, well, I need to take this day off in a couple weeks because I have finals all day, because everyone knows that when it comes time to finals, your school schedule kind of changes that day. You might have a class that starts at 4:30, but the final starts at 4, so then you have to adjust accordingly with your work. You also want to make sure that you're staying healthy, because everybody knows that being healthy is a great way to make sure that you guys have your life in order and that you guys are able to manage everything. So make sure you're eating well and getting adequate sleep. Exercise regularly. I know that working and going to school is already a busy job for you, but making sure that you're exercising is good for your brain and your body. And learn how to manage your time really well. And also don't be afraid to get help if you ever need it. Alright, so that concludes this video on how to balance your schoolwork and social life. If you guys ever need help with this, look towards your peers and your counselors and your parents, anybody else that might be able to help you, because this is something that we all will struggle with at least once during our college career. And just know that you're not alone. There are people out there to help you.